In this video, I'm gonna try and survive 99 nights in the forest. And since I haven't played this game before, I have no idea if I'll even be able to reach day 99. I guess we'll find out once we start playing, so let's begin our first game. Okay, so this is the campfire and I guess we need to collect wood. Wait, what is this, Minecraft? Also, I just realized it's been a while since I played that, so let me know if you'd wanna watch me play Minecraft. I heard there's some happy guest and copper slave, golem. Anyways, I chopped some trees, started the campfire, ate some carrot, yummy. Then I expanded my map by upgrading my campfire, yeah apparently that's a thing. Anyways, I continued chopping trees until night, ate some raw meat, looked into my crafting bench and had the first sight of the deer. Once the night was over, this guy came to my campfire asking for a rabbit's foot, and once I gave it to him, I was given a choice to choose from the three, and I chose good axe. Later at night, I saw this and I don't know what to make of it. Anyways, then I opened a chest to get a good sack for the cultist. Also, I made a bet thinking I would be able to skip nights, but no. It just helps in getting more days. That's it. Anyways, I cooked all my food in case I ever need it, got attacked by a wolf, and found a fairy in the forest. She was selling some seeds, but since I did not have enough flowers, I decided to come back later. But that later never came because that night I got attacked by those cultists again, and this time they brought a shooter with them and finally got the victory in their hands. I mean, come on, a 3v1? Anyways, I pushed it off and once again I was back. I knew I had to do better this time. Plus, I had to take revenge on the cultists to make up for the last time. But once I found their church, I was attacked by a normal and a red eye wolf before I could even go inside. Now obviously I wasn't gonna run away now that I was so close to getting my revenge. So I decided to fight for what's mine and die. Okay fine, I'll admit, I should have ran away. After that, I decided to watch a guide on how to beat this game. And as always, I was once again back in the forest. This time I decided to be brave and did not return to the camp at night. I know, I'm quite rough now. Anyways, exploring at night, I found a revolver in a chest. Then in the morning, I traded this bunny foot for a good sack. Opened a chest for one bandage, collected some flowers, then got another bandage, followed by a box of seed. Once it was night, I upgraded my crafting bench and crafted a bed, but sadly I still couldn't sleep in this to skip the night. That's when I remembered that Minecraft would never do something like this. And by the time I was done crying about it, it was already morning, so I decided to go get a wolf skin. But while fighting the wolf, I forgot to keep an eye on my health bar, which means I died while fighting a wolf. At this point I'm just used to it, so once again we are back in the game. This time I had decided that I want to save at least one kid. Wait, did I forget to tell you about the kids in this game? Apparently there were 4 kids who were kidnapped by the deer. I'm sorry, I just like to make it dramatic. Anyways, the kids were hanging out in the forest when the deer sneaked up on them and trapped them at random spots in the forest. And our job is to find those spots, kill the enemies guarding the spots, take the key, unlock the door, open the chest. Okay, that part was not necessary, but come on. Enter the room, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. Put the kid in my sack, in this sack. And they came to my camp. That's one kid. Now just gotta repeat the process 3 more times. But luckily, I don't have to do it 3 more times because I died. Like come on, at least tell me there were gonna be 2 shooters. I would have been prepared. Now before I continue onwards, I'm gonna shamelessly ask you to subscribe because these videos take a lot of time and effort. And if you're enjoying it so far, then consider subscribing. It's completely free and let's get back to the video. At this point, I already know what's going to happen, so I chopped down some trees, upgraded my campfire, sent some bunnies to the heaven, collected their food, and I promise it's for the trading purpose. I continued chopping trees until my campfire was at level 3. After that, I went to a tower near my camp where I found an old flashlight and a coal. I jumped down the tower, continued onwards until I was chased by a cultist, so I ran backwards where I was faced by the deer. It just ran away after I scared him. I continued exploring and found a basketball place. Wait, what do you call this thing? A basketball court. I'm gonna look so dumb. Anyways, I opened a chest and found a box of seed. Moving on, I came back to my base and once it was morning, the trading merchant was at my doorsteps. Wait, there's no door, so camp steps? I gave the bunny foods to the trader and chose the good sack. Also, I wonder what he does with all those bunny foods. Anyways, I went back to exploring, eating every carrot and berry on my way, picking every flower and loot until I found this house. So I broke in the house and opened the chest inside, rewarding myself with a good axe. I guess reward for breaking in. Then I entered women's toilet where I found a chest with an old flashlight inside. Useless. Soon it was night, so I walked back to my camp, emptied my sack, upgraded my campfire to level 4 with all the coal I had, and back on the road. Wait, back on the grass I was. Get it? It's jungle, so... Then I fought a wolf and it gave me its skin. came across cave which I ran away from, and collected a bunch of flowers. After that, I climbed up a tower, opened a chest where I found a box of seed. Then I found this weird looking tree and got chased by an alpha wolf, so I trapped myself in a hut, which was definitely intentional. Okay, but how do I get out now? After waiting for a while, I opened the door and ran away. See, I wasn't stuck. Back in the camp, I dumped all my trash in the crafting bench, my coal in the campfire, and back in the forest I was. Soon, I found this blossom looking leaf patch which gave me direction to the ferry. I'm not sure how helpful was that, but I bought a flower seed. Later I was chased by a pack of wolves, so I ran inside this barn house where I found a chest giving me a rifle, followed by what seemed like a warning of some sort. That was quite easy. So I went to chop wood at night, and once the night was over, this chili plant came out of nowhere, giving me a jump scare. Anyways, I traded a wolf skin for a revolver and then fought some wolves to save a kid, almost dying in the process. I dropped the kid at my camp, crafted a bed, and went to chop some wood to build another bed, and then another bed. This time a good one. Why are all my jokes so bad? Anyways, I also bought a map, and looking at the map, I saw this diamond looking icon. So I decided to start moving towards it. And before I knew it, it was night and I was being chased by a wolf and the deer. I flashed my light at the deer and started fighting the wolf, thinking the deer would just run away. But no. So I ran, held out my light to flash it again, but the deer caught me. So I'm done playing. Now if you wanna watch me actually beat this game, let's get this video to 25 likes. And if you're still watching, then know that you're a legend because not many people make it this far. And if you enjoyed, then make sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know if you wanna watch me play Minecraft or just leave any comment. I love reading comments from you guys. Lastly, I wanna thank you guys for nearly 500 subscribers. It means a lot, so thank you. So with all that said, I'll see you in the next one.